Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. Previously, the testimonies of the 9 vigilantes continued, and we discovered that they heard peculiar sounds while they rushed up the clock tower to apprehend what they believed to be Bazella. Sounds that, although they don't recognize it, seem pretty clear to me to be mechanisms, gears. And I think we can point that out pretty succinctly with some evidence, so let's hop in here and see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I was here with Wordsmith. I recall hearing a woman's voice, a faint, delicate sobbing no less. No, in the pressing and seeing when other people had to think about it, we realized that, no, this was probably the contraption.
Objection!
The defense has a theory regarding the source of those strange sounds. It was most likely this. This mechanism is on the middle floor of the bell tower. That reminds me. There was some contraption up there unlike anything I'd seen before. That's right, Chief. We never touched it, though. How about we try operating that contraption to see what it does? We might just be able to reproduce the sound that Mr. Lottolance heard at the crime scene. Right, you might be onto something. But it was I who testified about it before that young man. I talked about it too. Well, you've got my curiosity. Let's see you set that contraption in motion. My lord, just leave it to me. This'll be good. Get ready, everyone. Prick up your ears. Boy, that is horrifying. That's it. That's the very same sound I heard. Oh, this might be a bunch of people talking. Oh, it is. That's what I heard as well. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I knew who that one would be. Poor Shaky. As you've all seen, or rather heard, it's clear that device was operating shortly after the incident.
Objection!
But what does it do? This doesn't change the fact that we know nothing about what that contraption does. Your demonstration hasn't led us to any valuable conclusions. High Inquisitor Darklaw has a point. It's not like I don't have an idea what that machinery was used for. But how should I go about proving it to the court? Guess I should confront Madame Butterfly over there about her testimony. Sudden flashbacks to Sekiro. It seems we've wasted a lot of time over nothing. Defense, you may continue the interrogation. Okay, so you aren't moving on from this round of interrogation. But Phoenix seems to think that Foxy has something to say. There's nowhere for anyone to hide there. Yeah, I'm thinking the mechanism drops down a ladder. So let's press this first just to make sure.
Hold it!
How can you be sure there was nowhere to hide? The whole city was watching the tower at that time. If the witch tried to climb down using a ladder or something, she'd have been seen. Well, crap. That's a fair point. But we're talking about Bazella here. She could have become invisible and flown out of the bell tower, you know. It'd be child's play for Bezella, since she can use any spell she wants. Right, the Great Witch Bezella could have escaped with ease. And yet Espella was caught at the crime scene. Hear that, Nick? That's further proof there's no way Espella is Bezella, right? It's hardly conclusive. I mean, if that was enough to convince everyone, we wouldn't be having this trial. But there's something in Foxy's testimony that keeps nagging at me. Was there really no place to hide? Can any evidence in the court record confirm that? Ooh. I might have to throw a Hail Mary here. Let's see. Yeah, the bell tower plan. The third floor. Frankly speaking, out of all the evidence in the court record, this is the only one relevant to a location to hide in, so... Oh, do I use a contraption? No, the rule of thumb is that you directly contradict the direct, blunt words. There was nowhere for anyone to hide? This says otherwise.
Objection!
Oh. The eyes of the whole town were on the bell tower, and the entrance was locked. Witches may be able to make themselves invisible, but they can't physically disappear. Which means it's not unreasonable to suggest that escaping from the bell tower was nearly impossible. It's not unreasonable. However, hiding themselves after the incident is a different story. That's the sketch of the bell tower, isn't it? Most fascinating. Well, Defender, how about you show us? Enlighten us as to where exactly the witch could have hidden. With pleasure. Third floor.
Got it!
She hid here, of course, at the very top of the bell tower.
Objection!
It may seem like a plausible place to hide. However, that part of the bell tower is inaccessible to anyone. The stairs don't go up as far as the belfry.
Objection!
Remember our demonstration a little while ago. Demonstration? Are you referring to that silly contraption?
Objection!
That contraption serves a very specific function. What was there to object to there, Phoenix? Don't object, that's exactly what was correct. He is referring to the contraption. The plan of the bell tower shows no stairs leading up to the belfry. Now, if you think about it in relation to the plan, it's obvious what this contraption is for. It's a mechanism enabling access up to the belfry. What? Is that what it is? Order! Order! Another witch was in the bell tower when the incident happened. And the reason she wasn't discovered is because she used that contraption to reach the belfry and hide up there.
Objection!
Hold your horses, Defender. You seem oblivious to the contradiction in your reasoning. What do you mean? I'm talking about your little demonstration earlier. Yes, the device was set in motion and made some strange noises. And yet, that's all it did. That's right. Nothing else happened. If it was a device for accessing the top of the tower, then why didn't it take us there? Ergo, that contraption is of no relevance to this case. Which brings us back to my erstwhile conclusion that there was no other witch.
Objection!
It's too early to say that, High Inquisitor. And why is that? Sure, our demonstration didn't show it, but maybe the device didn't work because it wasn't used correctly. Oh, okay. What? Why do you think so? My reasoning is simple. Let's just say it would be troublesome if just anyone could go up and sound that bell. So it's reasonable to assume that access to the belfry would be restricted. In other words, that a special key would be needed. A key? Oh, I assumed that Boystrom used the key. Huh. Apparently no, he just managed to make a bunch of noise with the contraption even without it. And I think I know just what that key is. Before I ask you to present evidence, I'd like to summarize your theory. You believe that there was another witch in the bell tower at the time of the incident, and that this witch used a contraption within the tower to make her way up to the belfry and hide there. Your whole theory rests solely upon that contraption. If it doesn't allow access to the belfry, then your reasoning is completely wrong. I'm sure you know what that would mean for Espella. Your mistake would seal her fate. Yes, I'm aware of that. All right then, the defense shall prove its theory. Show us this key needed to operate the contraption in the bell tower. Why, it would be the square shape that goes in the square hole, Your Honor.
Take that!
The key to the contraption is this pendant. That belongs to the accused, doesn't it? That's right. We found it at the crime scene. Now, if we take a look at the bottom part of this contraption, there's a depression here about the exact same size as the pendant. Ah, yes, I remember it. A hole in the shape of that pendant. But I don't get it. Why would that pendant be the key to the bell tower? I don't know either. At least not for now. But the point is, it definitely is. With this pendant, we should be able to operate the contraption and access the belfry. Well then, the court will grant the defense a chance to prove its assertion. However, you shall be given one chance only. Whoa. Okay, a sudden change of scenery, hello. Are you ready, Defender? Make sure you are prepared for the consequences of a mistake. This will be your only chance. If it doesn't work, that'll be the end of it. Yes, I'm ready. I've got to be right about this. Good. To be honest, this looks like a puzzle. Is this what we're doing? I wish the professor was here. This is totally his field of expertise. Are you ready, Nick? Should we give it a try? Yeah, it's got to work. Espella's fate depends on this. Talk about pressure. I've got to stay calm. Alright, random ass puzzle in the middle of the court. Sure. Puzzle 64. Worth 70 carats. Nice. Alright, okay. Pendant light is reflected by the blue gems on the circumference of the gears of the machine. Each gear will rotate 90 degrees when turned. Rotate the gears to align the blue gems and redirect the light. The large central gem will only reflect light when in the vertical position, and when rotated, light must hit the red gems on either side at the same time. Oh, boy. Okay, Nick, let's give this thing a shot. A laser. Whoa, a beam of light. Of course, this must be the key. That light is just begging to be pointed at one of those red gems. You're right. Still, it looks like there's some kind of trick to the whole thing. A trick? Yeah, think about it. There are two gems. I bet we have to light them both simultaneously. Looks like we're gonna have to do it with only this single beam of light, too. What? Are you sure we can pull that off? I have no clue, but we've got no choice but to try. All we have to do is move the gears and bounce the light off those blue gems. Alright. No time for the jitters, Nick. We've got to make this work for Spella. Okay. So, I noticed there's no submit button. Hopefully they weren't really that serious about just having one try. Okay, so, I feel like it would be a mistake to move this gear right here, so let's try this. Okay, well that's no good. Hey! Alright. It just mirrors the... Weird. Weird, there's a blue gem here, but I can't move it? Well, anyway... Down here... Oh! Did you see that? It lit up for like a second. Yeah, it did, but that was only one gem. What gives? Nothing's happening. What exactly did you expect? The gems must be lit simultaneously. But there's only one light. It's impossible. Is it? Hey, come on. I can give this a more shot. Maybe we can, like, refract it, or... Indeed. Now then, I believe we have our answer. It is, as you say, impossible. Hey now, no? Oh. Wait a second, let me try just one more time. That will not be necessary. Your time is up. Uh-huh? Or have you already forgotten? You were given only one chance to back up your claim. No way! What? Oh, I feel robbed. I was yanked out of the puzzle solving, man. That feels bad. In the end, the defense has failed to prove its theory. The contraption cannot be operated with the pendant. But the pendant fit right into the mechanism. There's no way that's a coincidence, but still. Is it just me, or is this the first time we've seen Phoenix strike this pose this game? Like, it's ripped straight from the Sprite games, but I feel like that's the first time he's done that in this game. Neat. No matter how much I try, it seems impossible to direct the light at both gems simultaneously. I had two moves. I did two moves, dude. It seems your foolish experiment wasn't too much of a waste of time. Huh? While you were tinkering with that contraption, the accused regained consciousness. Oh, Isabella. Is she okay? Well, despite seeming a bit confused, she's in better shape now. Although, I wouldn't describe her situation as okay. Quite the opposite, in fact. Don't tell me you've forgotten your agreement with the judge. You failed to prove your theory, and so the accused's fate has been decided. Ugh, there's nothing I can say to that. Attendants, bring in the accused. Am I getting a long bad ending, or? No, surely not.
Accused, the trial has reached its conclusion in your absence. The court shall now announce its verdict.
The verdict.
You are the Great Witch, and your true name is Bezella. This evening, a terrible crime took place. You killed your father, the storyteller, using the spell Grandworm. Does the accused have anything to say?
Yes, I am Bezella, the one that brought calamity upon this town.
Crap! Oh, Isabella, snap out of it!
And my memories are proof of this. I remember the legendary fire in which this town was burned to the ground. And this day several hours ago, I summoned a fire dragon and took my own father's life. There is no doubt that the Great Witch is a part of me.
I understand.
Hold it!
No, Isabella, you can't. Don't say that. You're under a spell. Don't give up just yet. Fool. What? You've been fighting a battle in this court. You have come here with your logic, finding contradictions to astound everyone. It was your battle, not hers. So how can you be telling her not to give up when you have already dropped your sword? If you are a true knight of the court, you will fight your battle to the end. Why is she telling me this? It almost sounds like she's encouraging me. Is she waiting for something?
No, it's okay, Mr. Wright. Ever since I was little, I can only remember being all alone. But that's not really true. There were people who were dear to me and memories that I cherished. At least, I think there were. But I've already lost all that. They were taken from me the moment I became Bezella.
Poor Isabella.
Since then, I started working at Aunt Patty's bakery. I met Mr. Wright, Maya, Mr. Layton, and Luke. The four of you did all you could to help me. I am truly happy to have met you. But blame for the Great Witch's crimes rests solely on my shoulders.
You know, I could really use Layton just busting in here with the critical info he found. That'd be nice.
So let's put an end to this now. Bezella must not remain in this town. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
What was that on her wrist? What is that on her wrist? Hold up. What is that? Was that always there? Espella. Well then, it's time for the final verdict. Think, Phoenix. Think. Isn't there anything I can do? I just need something. Anything that could offer even a single glimmer of hope in this darkness of despair. There's gotta be something, right? Yeah, it's a... If we slot that into the contraption too, it'll make a second beam of light. Raise an objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, please hold off with the verdict. What's that, Defender? It's too early to pass the final judgment on Espella. What? Explain yourself. You said earlier that the trial has reached its conclusion. But there's something we have yet to examine. What are you suggesting? Do you mean to say you have some new evidence? But surely there can't possibly be any new evidence at this late stage. Very well, Defender. We shall play along with you just one more time. Now, show us this evidence that we haven't yet seen. The new crucial piece of evidence is... on Espella's person. It's that friggin' bracelet. Not amulet, but, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this. There's only one place where it can be. It's in Espella's possession. I have it? I saw it for a second. Something there that she shouldn't have. An item that contradicts what we've heard. My gut feeling tells me that item is the key to this whole case. Literally. Most interesting. I shall enjoy watching you hopelessly struggle through this, like a fish caught in a net. Now, Defender, show us this new evidence that the accused supposedly has in her possession. Right there.
Got it!
Espella, can I see the bracelet on your left hand? Yes, certainly, if you'd like. It's actually a pendant, you know. But the strap got torn somehow when I was up in the bell tower. That's why I've had it around my wrist since. Well, just before this trial started. But this pendant... it looks exactly the same as the one we already have here. Wait a minute, what's all this? We confiscated her pendant at the crime scene. Why is she wearing it now? I don't get it. It's giving me a headache. So I was right. I have another question about this pendant. Espella, do you remember when exactly the strap broke? I'm trying to remember, but no, I can't. I know it was still fine when we parted ways, but... in other words, she has no memory of it. She doesn't remember when it broke or when she tied it to her wrist. That's certainly bizarre, I must say. Your pendant has already been submitted as evidence.
Objection!
And yet Espella still has her pendant. That's a fact we can all attest to. Which means There must have been 2 pendants to begin with. Really?
Objection!
So there are 2, and the accused was caught red-handed at the crime scene. Whether this pendant is hers or not, it doesn't change anything. Yeah. She was caught red-handed by us, the vigilantes. This pendant proves something crucial to this case. It can't be more crucial than us catching her at the crime scene. The second pendant wasn't dropped by Espella. So, as the defense already suggested, one more person was at the crime scene. What? Wow. That's a strike. Order? Order. Accused, submit your pendant as evidence this instant.
Yes, my lord. Nick. If we have 2 pendants to work with, maybe we can see if that strange contraption will work this time.
Now it makes sense. That must be why it didn't work before. Your Honor, the defense would like to try operating the mechanism in the bell tower one more time. What? Why now? The contraption didn't work before because we only had 1 pendant. But both pendants are needed to operate it properly. Foolishness. Try as many times as you like, it's no use. High Inquisitor Darklaw, you know this is a waste of time.
If it's not going to work anyway, why not let the defender see for himself?
What?
Defender, if you think you can operate the contraption with 2 pendants, then I suggest you go ahead and try it, unless it has already dawned upon you that such a plan is futile.
Now we're cooking. Man, what are the odds that the second witch is up there right now? What if they never left and they're just hiding there waiting for the crowd to thin out? What if they're listening to all of this? The defense shall be given one more chance to verify its theory about the aforementioned contraption. Let us now make our way to the bell tower.
This is going to be your last try.
I know.
Are you not terrified? The life of the accused rests in your shaky hands. We won't be having any more let me try again, please, your honors. Besides, you must be aware that this puzzle may well be unsolvable.
I wouldn't have been able to solve a puzzle like this before arriving here in Labyrinthia. But now, I'm sure I can take on any puzzle. It's all thanks to you, Professor. You taught me that every puzzle has a solution. I have everything I need now. What do you say, Maya? Should we hurry up and get started?
Sure thing. It's puzzle bustin' time.
Bring it on. Hey! Okay, so it wasn't just my imagination. There are definitely 2 different colors. One's a more cool brass, the other is more like a silvery color. Interesting. Wonder if that has like any relevance, but oh well. So let's see. So that's good. But we need to get the blue light now. Ah, I see a problem. Okay, that's going up here. Oh. Hey. I did that on purpose.
The answer here is obvious.
I knew that would happen when I did that, so...
Just thinking outside the box.
I'm really smart. Bow before my intellect. As the red gems shine with an intense light, the larger gem on the pillar begins to emit a glaring light. I'm sure I did it right.
Nothing's happening.
This sound. Whoa. So you're really telling me that no one saw that from the crowd below? I mean, cool animation and all, but damn. This is...
What an astounding contraption. Oh, what do we have here? It's still no comparison to the incomparable astoundingness of Mother Nature. Ooh, I'd like to climb up those stairs. I like being on the top.
Okay. We shall escort you.
I'm gonna take. Okay, Nick. Let's go see what's upstairs.
Okay. Huh.
Nick, isn't this bell?
Yeah, I recognize the pattern. It's the twin serpents.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the bell that was taken from underground. The bell of ruin. The bell that must not be sounded.
Nick, there's someone hiding behind the bell.
Oh?
Ah.
Okay. 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 Here's where things get really interesting. It's you. Man, we still haven't learned anything about what the hell that pink smoke explosion was in the marketplace. Oh man.
It's you. Now that's the last person I expected to find here. Miss Kira.
To be continued. Okay, are we gonna swap over to Layton and Luke, maybe? This would be a great time to do that. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, yes. See, I think this is really smart because I figure what's next is everyone dragging Kira down to the witness stand and interrogating her. And I feel like she'd have to spill the beans on who's ordering her, what she was doing, what's really going on here. And I feel like that information might be what we're going to partially uncover here in this tower. Oh, this is good.
It's so quiet in here. There's not a sound to be heard.
Let's be very careful, though, Luke. The puzzle we just dealt with is not necessarily the only one in place here.
Right you are, Professor.
Let's proceed with caution.
It's a big-ass tower. I don't quite understand what good it does to have a tower this high.
Without this lift, it appears as if reaching the very top would be quite impossible.
Yeah, look at this Castlevania-ass tower.
I can only... For some reason, my nerdy ass can only think of the cage lift on, like, the far eastern side of the Symphony of the Night tower. You probably know what I mean if you played that game. And if you haven't played Symphony of the Night, what the hell is wrong with you? That game's a masterpiece. It appears the chain is connected to the upper section. I gather it must be of considerable strength.
I wonder just how much this chain is capable of pulling.
Hold on, we found 2 hint coins, right? Am I blind? Well, I mean, there's nothing to see, you just have to look and guess. Oh! The path. Now we're clear to go in.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like a lift.
Indeed it does. It looks a lot like the kind of lift with which we are well acquainted.
But we haven't seen anything else like this since we arrived in Labyrinthia.
Yes, quite. In truth, I didn't think machinery of this sort existed here. I wonder what it's using as a source of power. I mean... Huh.
Well, since there seems to be no other way up, does that mean we get to ride it?
Indeed. That would seem the most logical course of action. I must say, I find the presence of such a device most intriguing. But we can't stand around pondering such things now. There will be time for that later. Onwards and upwards, my boy.
Alright then, let's go.
I know I keep saying this, Luke, but bear in mind that we must proceed with caution.
I'm with you on that one, Professor.
And away they go.
Professor, we've stopped. Oh, what's going on here? Are we trapped?
No, I don't believe so, Luke. Although I do get the feeling that something is about to happen.
Something, Professor? What do you mean by something?
Luke, stand close to me.
Okay.
Looks like pathways to different rooms. Oh, do I just have to slide the pieces together in order? Oh! Hello, magical animate owl statue. A stone statue stands before you. Beneath it lies a panel with what appears to have once been a crest of some kind, now a disjointed mess. Move the panels by touching the arrows that connect them, and rearrange the pieces so the crest is correctly displayed. Okay. There's a limit. Okay. A select amount of usages. So this symbol is a moon. Now, the storyteller's brooch on his neck, it had the symbol of a sun and moon on it. We saw the sun in the underground subterranean ruins, but the moon iconography, I think this is the first we're seeing it elsewhere. So let's see. Now, top right and bottom right are already correct. It looks like this southerly piece here should go on the right here. But I might be able... Oh, okay. We'll do what we know is correct. We can just restart if it looks like we're going to fail. So, move this to... Oh. I see. I see. The owl statue is getting closer, isn't it? I think this will do it. Yeah. Oh, have a nice fall.
Already seen the answer.
Yeah, that was...
What may, puzzles are there to be solved.
That was shockingly easy. You can sense the approaching presence of a formidable foe in the shadows. What now?
Whoa, we've started to move.
It would seem this entire lift is, in itself, another puzzle. I don't believe we're in the clear just yet. This may take a while. Fast dialogue there.
We've stopped again. Another stage of the puzzle?
Indeed, that would appear to be the case.
I'll take on this one, Professor.
Alright, but don't overexert yourself. We'll need to work together to solve the rest of this puzzle.
Roger that.
Okay. So that's why it was so easy, huh? Oh, it's a dragon! Neat. Yep, same thing. Still 4. Wait, no. Oh, surely this is not as easy as it looks. Oh, come on. Are they even trying? Get out of here. Boy, it must be really expensive to replace these magical statues.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
You've come a long way. Keep it up.
I did it, Professor.
You certainly did. Well done, Luke.
But we're still not there yet, are we? Just how far is this lift going to take us?
Well, judging by all the stages thus far, whoever put this puzzle in place is certainly keen that we don't reach the top easily. We still can't afford to let our guard down. Third time's the charm?
Oh, we've stopped again.
Well then, allow me to take on this one. Yeah, bring on the free pick carrots. Oh, hello. 6 turns. I see. Looks like a bull. I guess it's more like just a devil. Okay, so we have a sun this time. I assume the previous one was a star, come to think of it. Okay, well this bottom right one here, that's clearly the center. Okay, and this one here looks like it should go in the bottom right, so I think this is a safe move. Ah, but here's a problem though. If I move this piece here, That would be a problem because this piece should go in the top right. Okay, so if I move this one here, go here, and I can move that down, and then I can wait. Oh, hold on. Move that over this to there, which means this one would go over here. And I swap, and then that displace that. Okay, I feel like I need to move this centerpiece over to the left, which is tricky because this one should go over here. Actually, this is looking pretty good, so let's try from this. So that's correct now. And then 2 for the price of 1 here. Both of these are now correct. Looks like the top left was correct from the get-go, which brings us back to the initial problem. So I have 4 turns remaining. I don't think I can start with the center, or, well, actually, you know what? No. I think I like this, so let's give this a shot. Move this up. So now I've cut this problem in half. I just need to figure out how to maneuver these 4 pieces. Okay. I have 3 turns left. So let's see, if I move this center-piece over here, I would then be able to move it upwards, but that would put this this one down here, which is awful. That's bad. So if I move this one over here, this would put this place in its correct spot, and then I could swap this downwards. Oh, wait. I think I know the order. Now that one was satisfying. That one was good.
I've already seen the answer. You should expect no less from a gentleman. That was an exceedingly difficult puzzle.
The next stop must be our destination.
I think you're probably right, Luke.
Well, this is it, Professor.
Ooh, anime.
It seems we have arrived at last.
Wait, so like, where's the bedroom? I assume you can get off on those stops. Oh, what a pretty place.
Wow, this is certainly different. There are flowers and plants everywhere. I can even see a water wheel over there.
It is a beautiful place.
This evening breeze is a little chilly. So, is this the storyteller's garden then?
I think that's probably a safe assumption, Luke. Judging by the abundance of water and rose bushes, it's being well taken care of. I'd be inclined to say the tower seems more akin to a castle.
Who'd have imagined we'd end up in a beautiful place like this? Let's investigate.
With pleasure. Look at this. Man. The art in this is so good. Just drop dead gorgeous. I imagine, I mean, I actually don't know at all, but I would assume this is like the Professor Layton art style in general. These big doors, let's save that for last. If it is, well, I can say that the Professor Layton art style is gorgeous. Kind of a weird combo. You have the very simple cartoony character designs, but just lavish backgrounds, man.
This must be where the water that surrounds the towers turned into mist, right, Professor?
I wonder if this is what is creating a veil of mist over the garden. Amazingly, it appears the structure was recently adorned with flowers and kept in rather good repair.
I bet Espella sure must have had quite the comfortable life back when she used to live here.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll find her bedroom. Like her sleeping quarters at the very least. Hold on, I saw something there. Maybe we can read her diary. Ooh. Now, reading other people's diary is messed up. So I think there's a... Oh.
I don't think Labyrinthia will have to worry about water shortages anytime soon, that's for sure.
I imagine it must have been quite important to develop a technique for drawing water up to such a height. Yeah, it really is remarkable. Oh.
This building is really something else. I guess this part must be the storyteller's house. Espella must have lived here when she was younger.
Yes, indeed. This must have been her family home.
Her family? I wonder if she had any plans to ever come back here.
No matter where she goes or what she does, family is family. That will always be her home. Nah. Found family, fam. I'd say it's highly likely that she would wish to come back here someday.
I suppose so, even if her family was only the two of them.
The relationship between Espella and her father may well prove to be an important clue.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Huh?
What's the matter, Luke?
It's nothing. I'm probably seeing things. But for a moment there, I thought I saw something moving at the top of the tower. Sorry, it must have just been my imagination. Let's go inside, Professor.
Child's room. Well, there you go. Okay. We can go in there. Okay, we got every hint coin, no hidden puzzles, so... This is absolutely a good place to call it. Yeah, wow. Good stuff with the trial. I'm glad things are going smoothly. God, it really did feel like it came down to the wire there. Phoenix pulled through by the skin of his teeth. So yeah, Kira. She's a shade, given specific orders to do something, probably to set up the storyteller's death and to frame Espella. But what she was doing in the marketplace is weird to me. Like, that's not the place where the Labyrinthia connects to the Shades Village, the Eldritch Woods, rather. What was she doing there? Did she have to get something, or speak to someone, or... And you know, amidst all of this stuff with Phoenix and Kira and the trial and Luke and Layton and this tower, there's still the matter of Barnum and probably Jean too. Those two, their roles can't have ended. I feel like they're going to come back in some big way. But how? I can't imagine they'd want to, like, jailbreak? Like, unless they think of something really huge and they break out to rush through the trial and say something, but I don't know. But you know what? I feel like we're on the cusp. We are on the cusp of learning something huge. A huge twist, a huge explanation. You know what? Since Luke was saying he saw a shape moving, what if it's the storyteller? What if the storyteller's just here chilling out and he's alive? And he came home. I don't know who else it could be, really. I don't know who else it could be. Who else would be able to solve the puzzles? Who would have a keen intellect like my own, huh? Well. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which is pretty obviously false advertising at this point. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.